Moving swiftly on to our next fellow presentation. That was the ambulance women's long jump. Our silver medalist, with a distance of 3.69 metres, prepares Madeline Brown.
Well, we head to the long sprints now, and it's the under 15 boys 300 metre heats, 2 heats, top 3 and 2 time qualifiers through to the final tomorrow afternoon. They'll get more than 24 hours recovery, which I'm sure they'll be delighted about. Perhaps a bit open this weekend in this event. The lineup for this then. Let's take you through it. On the inside in 2, Robert Austin. In 3, Gideon Olatan. Sean Bell goes in 4. In 5, well, he's crossed off my list, but he is there, Nicholas Maxagowski of Plymouth. In 6, Ben Parker. In 7, Max Chisholm. They will be running into the wind for this first 100 metres. Fastest in the lineup then, it's Ben Parker. 200th slower than him this season is Maxagowski on his inside. So interesting to see how these two athletes go about it, and already the Plymouth athlete, a slightly taller figure of Nicholas Maxagowski, trying to close the gap on Ben Parker from Aberdeen Valley on the outside of him, and it's these two athletes who will come into the home straight with a convincing lead. They are head and shoulders above the rest, really. But Parker now just beginning to nudge forward. He was a bit more composed in the first 100. He started to push away from the Plymouth athlete. Ben Parker tightening up as he comes through the line. 37.68, a few tenths outside of his personal best. A good run from him. Well, that's just a bit of one-upmanship perhaps from Parker. Maxagowski really took it out in that first 120 metres, couldn't quite get onto the inside shoulder of Parker, who, as they came into that home straight, just turned the screw a little bit and showed his quality. There's nothing really to choose between them on paper. Maxagowski only ran one 300 metres ever before up until today. So we'll be going into the final with a slightly less experience perhaps than Ben Parker, as the second heat already line up their blocks.
The third of the 17 men's 100 metres. With a victory for Phil Parker from Hercules Wimbledon, 11.03. Right on the legal limit, 2.0 metres per second in this race. Carl Webb, Cardiff Archers, 11.06 in second. Adam is down the road, and Blackie Bondon is third, 11.16. Becky Spence fourth, with Becky Barnett, 11.25 and 4. Morgan Wright and Sarah Harry Manchester, 11.33 in fifth. Gregory Mahiti from Sky Juniors, 11.34 in sixth. And seventh is Samuel Sherlock from Guildford and Gedai at 11.51. We've got the second of two under 15 boys 200 metres heats next to go on the track. And then through James Davis from Liverpool Harriers. Paul Brett from Kensington College in lane 4. Ione Salaru from Leeds City in lane 5, Noah Ridgeon from Certain Districts in lane 6, and Finley Norman from Hearts Phoenix will go in lane 7.
Well, 5 athletes in this second heat of the under 15 boys 300 metres. In 3 then James Davis from Liverpool Harriers. In 4 Paul Lambret of Cambridge. In 5 Ayomide Solaru of Leeds City. In 6 Noel Ridgeon from Sutton District. And in 7 Finley Norman from Hearts Phoenix. Noel Ridgeon then in lane 6, his first real year of athletics, and set that huge 36.8 at the London Schools Championships. What can he do here? Second from the outside then, Ridgeon already storming down the back straight past Finley Norman on his inside. Paul Lambret starting to close the gap, and the Cambridge and Coleridge athlete in the white strip going very, very well here, pushing Ridgeon as they come into the home straight. Remember, it's the top 3 and the next 2 fastest that will qualify through to the final. It was a fast first 200 from Lambret, but Ridgeon just opening his stride a little bit now. Look at him go, cruising through 38.30, a very, very comfortable time. Almost 1.5 seconds down on his lifetime best, and he took it out how you should in a heat. Get to speed and then cruise to the line if you've got enough time, and he did just that. And I think Paul Lambret took it out so hard, was just fading a little bit in those final 20 metres on his inside. James Davis came through well and took that 3rd automatic qualifying spot. We'll have to wait for Ayomide Solaru and Finley Norman whether they've done enough to get one of those 2 non-automatic qualifying spots. Ridgeon looking very, very good for tomorrow afternoon's final. They'll be back at 1:20 p.m. tomorrow, Sunday. Well, next up, it's the under 15 boys 300 metres, and Ayomide Solaru goes in lane 1. Max Chisholm goes in 2. Benjamin Parker from Aberdare Valley goes in 3. Nicholas Maxwellowski of Plymouth in 4. Noah Ridgeon in 5. Paul Lambret in 6. James Davis in 7. And on the outside in lane 8, Gideon Olatan The under 15 boys 300 metre final. We'll keep an eye out for Parker in 3 and Ridgeon in 5. And wow, look at him go. Noah Ridgeon storming down the back straight already. Benjamin Parker trying to close that gap outside of him. Nicholas Maksavowski starting to surge forward in the green of Plymouth as well. There's going to be 3 of them, Parker, Maksavowski and Ridgeon, as they come into the home straight, and Benjamin Parker just has the lead. Parker working hard. Ridgeon might just be coming through here, and I think Noah Ridgeon's going to take this one. Ridgeon will get the title, 36.78. Benjamin Parker just being run out of it for the silver, and Nicholas Maksavowski picking up the bronze medal for Plymouth, 36.78. And a narrow PB for Noah Ridgeon, and I think Benjamin Parker will get a silver in a new lifetime best, just under 37 seconds for him. A good run in the second of our 300 metre finals done. We've got the under 15 girls up next. We'll just catch the replay. They came off the bend. Benjamin Parker had the lead. Maksavowski just fading, and what a final 25-30 metres from Ridgeon. Parker, a great run, but just being edged out of it. Good embrace from the 2 athletes there as well.